What's going to happen to me in the next few nights?
The Crimson Sheep.
The latest fashion in interior decorating flooring chic is blood crimson.
With a slaughterhouse scene like this, someone wanted to get a message across here.
Blood. 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 Yeah.
He's not who he says she is, and is going to burn.
Oh, and it has come to my attention that you had an encounter with Nines Rodriguez earlier.
That's the leader of the Vampire Anarch faction who oppose LaCroix.
Name's Nines.
For a great leader of men, he doesn't seem to wash his vest very often.
You should get out of here. This place is bad news.
You witness him leaving the scene of a murder, but he seems a little strange.
No? Pardon me.
LaCroix accuses him of the murder, because that's the kind of thing that jerks like him do.
Rodriguez's execution is only a matter of time.
But not all is as it seems. As Rosa says, he is not who she says he is. She being this freaky lady.
LaCroix saw an opportunity to rid himself of two problems. A hardened rebel leader and a problematic primogen in one fell stroke.
Seems like he'd be in a good position to consolidate power if something were to happen to me.
And so with my help, your prince framed Nines Rodriguez.
Only you can prevent forest fires, unless you're a jerk like LaCroix. He's going to burn.
The wolves are going to be out for blood for that fire.
That is not Smokey Bear.
We gotta get inside that building until it comes back!
I'm all torn up.
Saying he wrestled a werewolf. You believe that shit?
Can't say I got out without a scratch. Hell of a brawl, though.
Alright, hygiene standards or no, he's a badass.
Dinosaurs.
It's the age-old question. If a vampire were to fight a dinosaur, who would win? In our 21st century battle simulation laboratory, we've assembled to establish once and for all, who is deadliest?
He's furious.
Stolen! How? Who would...
Yes, LaCroix is pissed because Indiana Jones has made off with his sarcophagus.
I should have anticipated your treachery, sewer rat!
He'll never deliver it to the Führer now.
I want him found. I want him... found.
LaCroix kills anyone that gets in the way of his absolute rule.
LaCroix's that scary, huh?
No! I'm begging you! No!
Yes, I'll bet Indy has already shit his pants.
The man with the crest.
The man with the crest. In the darkest corners of Hollywood there lurks the evil aristocratic vampire Andre, descendant of a noble family and thus with an escutcheon.
The sights in this haven pale in comparison to my ancestral estate.
This fellow belongs in an institute. He is not a well-balanced individual. Like Leatherface in Texas Chainsaw Massacre, he likes to build furniture out of human remains. And to do this to girls. As you'd expect, this clown is a boss enemy and you get to bust his melon. He deserves it.
You are blind.
Poo-poo head.
Wretched, weak-minded mongrel.
Fart face.
Miserable, ignorant cattle spawn.
You have a face like a fart.
And be torn asunder by my minions.
Stupid. Enough. My super sophisticated put-downs go right over his head.
It's for the will of the Sabbat.
The Sabbat are worthless, man. Fake tits on a zombie worthless.
The voice in the darkness, boss.
Oh look, it's Freak Boy again, and he's the voice in the darkness.
Something wicked this way comes.
Gary.
Me.
Gary.
Gorgeous Gary Golden.
Gary, you treasonous maggot.
Nowadays it's just Gary.
He likes to chat to people while he's invisible in his underground lair. Why does he do that?
Because I like the sound of my own voice.
And his gimmick is that he calls everyone boss.
Boss, 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 boss.
Shut up. If you worked for me, I would know it and I'd have you fired.
Chinese brothers.
We Chang brothers accept your life graciously.
More boss enemies for you to fight. One of them has a kind of Freddy Krueger thing going on with his hands.
The Chang brothers, my greatest agents, undone by the young soldier of LaCroix.
Follow the lights to the end of the tunnel.
This tunnel connected to a series of caverns underneath a monastery inhabited by an anti-vampire organization called the Society of Leopold, led by this psycho.
Tell them it was Grünfeldbach who sent your damn soul to that lake of fire.
Religious fundamentalist nutjobs with a thirst for killing creatures like yourself.
And all who bear the mark of the beast will be washed from the earth for the coming of the Lord.
Crazy-eyed fanaticism, eh? The world would be a less colourful place without it.
Where do you want to go?
Where do I want to go? So we're back to Kane. In the final section of the game, everything goes wrong for your character and you're ready to make a run for it, but he persuades you not to be driven out this day from the face of Los Angeles on the east of Eden, and from thy face be hid, and instead to pick a side and end the whole vampiric shitstorming bloodfest in one colossal battle, single-handedly exterminating armies of vampires like a hideous mutated cross between Buffy and Chuck Norris.
You need backing. You need the protection of one of the factions.
It sounds as if there are many who seek to sway the children of Cain to their side. Many who believe they shape the destiny of the blood.
And the ending of the game will be different depending on which faction you side with.
He'll take you wherever you feel safest.
Where to?
Will it be Smelly Vest, representing the Anarchs, or Mr. Clean-Head Smooth Top here, representing the Camarilla, Jerk, representing himself, or Clownface McMakeup, representing the Kuei Jin? Or you can go with no one at all.
You'll be an outcast, alone.
Time to make a choice.
Who can I trust?
The man on the couch.
If I could get off this couch.
There you will meet an agent by the name of Mercurio.
I'm Mercurio.
He helps you out by hooking you up with the coolest firepower in the game.
Keep quiet about this and I can get you what you need. Guns, ammo, anything. You gotta trust me.
Or alternatively, you can choose to murder him early on, which is what I generally prefer to do because I object to the preposterous size of his chin. And in that spirit, let's enjoy the noises of misery he makes.
Those mothers ripped me off. I'm dying here.
Let's savour that again.
You want to see me squirm? Well, fuck you.
Once more, Big Chin.
The lone wolf.
This is Beckett.
My name is Beckett.
You've met Beckett, haven't you?
Beckett turns into a wolf. Good doggy, a biscuit for you. And he's a leather-coated daredevil archaeologist. Hi, Indy.
All others, tread carefully.
Continue to part 3 to discover what else Rosa has to say, and what I have to say about it. There are strippers and people getting chopped into pieces with swords.